Picture this: orange highlights in his hair, a stud in his ear, a loose tie, a partly tucked in shirt, sleepy eyes and messy head. That's how he walked into our room. We were wondering if he's lost his way and landed up in the interview room instead of a rock concert. When we checked with him as to why was he dressed like that, he thought we'll actually hire him for one of our cooler and newer businesses. I still don't understand, how did the placement team allow Mr. Hugo Boss to enter like that?
Hi, my name is Serena Rayani, Global Image and Etiquette Trainer. I'm here to make you look and feel like your best self. If you want a higher salary, you have to look and act the part. If you're going for an interview, you have to wear a suit. There is no option to that. Avoid black because it just draws down your face and doesn't do anything to add to your personality. I do know people feel it's a universal color, but actually it's not. You need to stick to slate grey or a dark grey or a navy blue. For example, this is a classic suit that you have to have in your wardrobe. It's a neutral color and goes with a variety of color options of shirts and ties. Your suit has to be tailor-made for your body type and for you. Please do not borrow anyone else's suit. The lines have to be simple, straight. The material has to be expensive looking. It may not be expensive, but it has to look expensive. Avoid polyester and nylon in a suit. Go for a wool and silk blend, which is perfect for the Indian climate. If you do invest in a suit like this, it's supposed to last you for years and years if you give it to a good laundry service. Your shirt options have to be white or blue. There are no other shirts you can wear for an interview. Your shirt can be pinstriped or plain. Preferably avoid checks or any other fancy pattern. When you're going for your ties, you need to stick to red, blue or yellow. Avoid paisley prints which look very grandfatherish. Avoid bold cartoon characters or any bold graphic abstract prints. Your tie knot should always be a Windsor or a half Windsor. If you're still wearing ready-made ties, then you don't deserve to have a job. Your tie length should always touch the tip of your belt buckle, not longer than that or not shorter than that. All your accessories have to match. If you're wearing a leather watch, then the color of your watch strap, your belt buckle and your shoes have to match. You cannot wear brown shoes with a black belt and a brown watch. That's just not done. All these preparations should ideally be done much before the interviews happen because you know that you have to give the interview one day. A very important point is avoid wearing any kind of jewelry or religious symbols like threads, any lockets on a gold chain, any chains whatsoever, the religious rings, the astrology rings. Avoid wearing any kind of jewelry or religious indication. Make sure your beard is always well trimmed and well kept. There's no need to shave it off unless you're working for a very conservative company. After you shower in the morning, always make sure you use a deodorant. Try to avoid any kind of perfume as a lot of people have allergies to strong smells and it can be disturbing in a closed environment. Make sure your nails are always cut short, well groomed. You don't have to go to a salon, but you can cut them and file them yourself, and they should always be very clean. Avoid chewing pan or chewing gum, or actually just avoid eating anything while you're in the interview or entering the interview room. This is very important. Also avoid having any kind of alcohol or caffeine as this tends to make you increase your heart rate and make you nervous. Drink a lot of water. This calms your system down. Also, don't carry backpacks or laptop bags or any kind of object that weighs one shoulder down or weighs both your shoulders down. Get a smart black docket in which you can keep all your documents and your cell phone if you need to carry it.